Hello everyone, today we'll be going through Mathematics A Paper 2H 4MA12H, which is June 2024, and I will not be showing the paper due to copyright strikes. You can open the paper in separate video which is available on the net. And question number 1, here are 8 numbers written in order of size. First number they have provided is H, then 6, 7, 8, J and 16, K and K. So these are the numbers they have provided. They are saying where H, J and K are integers, the median of 8 numbers is 10. So median of 8 numbers, we know the median is what? Median is middle number, add the middle number and divided by 2. So median will be equal to 8 plus J and divided by 2, and they're telling that is equal to 10, so this will be equal to 10, which we can simplify and find the value of J. So this will be 8, J will be equal to 20 and J will be equal to 20. J will be equal to 20. This is basically not 8J, 8 plus J. So J will be 20 minus 8, which is equal to 12. So J value is equal to 12, which we found. Now the next statement which they have given in the question is the mode of the 8 numbers is 18. So mode, we can check. Mode is most repeating number, which is this K, and K, this is the most repeated number. So we can write here mode, which is K, is equal to 18. So we got K is equal to 18 also. Now range of the 8 numbers is 13. So range, they have given range is equal to 13, and range is maximum minus minimum. So K minus H is equal to 13. This is information provided. So K value we know is 18. So 18 minus H is equal to 13. This implies H is equal to 18 minus 13, which is equal to 5. So H is equal to 5 is. So these are the values which we were supposed to find. All the values basically we found: H, J, K, 5 and 18 and 12. And this was question number 1, which was 3 marks part. So we are done with this 3 marks. For each value it is 1 mark. Now for question number 2, A part, we can go through this. This is the grid which we will be referring to, and the information provided is: on the grid draw the straight line with equation what? Y is equal to 2. So this line is required, and y is equal to 2. We can draw y is equal to 2 will be which line? This line will be y is equal to 2. Y is equal to 2. We have drawn this line, and then they are saying x is equal to 6. Second line provided is x is equal to 6. So x is equal to 6 will be this line, which I will be drawing. This one, this is x is equal to 6. We can write here x is equal to 6. This one also done. And the third line which they have provided is y is equal to x plus 1. So for x is equal to 0, y will be 1. So this point, and for x is equal to, we can take like for example 5, y will be 6, and this point, and we can draw the line, and this line we can draw like this one. So this is also done. Now A part is done. So B part they are saying show by shading. So for B part we have to show by shading on the grid the given the region that satisfies all three of the inequalities. First inequality given is y is greater than equal to 2. So greater than equal to 2 means lower region is not required. This region is not required, but we have to shade the upper region which is required one. So required one will be upper region, which is this side. This one is required, above portion is required. And then the second line, if we check inequality, is x is less than equal to 6. So greater than equal to 6 means this region is not required. So the region required is which one? So we will be shading this side will be the required one, so we will be shading this. Then the third inequality which they have provided is y is less than equal to x plus 1. So y is equal to x plus 1. Y is equal to x plus 1 is this line which we are indicating, and less than is required. So greater than is not required. Greater than is this region which is not required, so we'll not shade this, and we will be shading the less than line, so which is this line. So this is how we got the region, this triangle shaded, and label the region R. So we can label the region R, which is basically this one is R, which is required. Hopefully you understood this, and this was 4 marks part which we have done. This was very easy part. Now question number 3 we can solve here. Question number 3 says a plane takes 9 hours and 36 minutes to fly from New Delhi to Perth. So we can take, like for example, here this is New Delhi and this one is Perth. So they are saying the plane flies at an average speed of 820 kilometer per hour. So speed is equal to 820 kilometers per hour, and time taken is t. So t is equal to 9 hours and 36 minutes. This is the information provided. Work out the total distance. So distance d we need to find, and we know that the speed is equal to distance over time. So we can write the formula here. Speed is equal to distance over time, and distance will be equal to what? Distance we require, so this will be speed into time, which is equal to speed is 820 and multiplied by 9 hours and 36 minutes, and this will be equal to what? We can write this is equal to 820, and time we can convert into decimal value. So 9, and this time button I'm using over here with degree and 3 commas here. I'm using this 9 hours and 36 minutes. So 36, again time button here, and press equal to, this will be 9 hours 36 minutes and 0 seconds, and we will convert into decimal, and decimal value is a fraction, and this is decimal, which is 9.6. so we can write here 9.6, which is equal to, now we can multiply 9.6 multiplied by 820, and this will give us decimal value will be, I will retake this, 820 multiplied by 9.6 is equal to 7872. This will be in kilometers, and this answer is for 3 marks which we have done. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 4, show that we have to show that This is 2 whole 4 by 7 and multiply by 3 whole 1 by 9 is equal to 8. So we can take left hand side, and left hand side is we can change mixed fraction into improper fraction. 7 multiplied by 2 will be 14, and 14 plus 4 will be 18. So we can write 18 by 7, and multiplication, this fraction also we can change into improper fraction. 9 3s are 27, plus 1 will be 28. So 28 by 9, and further we can cancel. 9 1s are 9, 9 2s are 18, and 7 1s are 7, and 7 4s are 28. Then we can multiply. This will be 4 into 2 will be 8 divided by 1, which is equal to 8, which is equal to right hand side. So left hand side is equal to right hand side. This is done, and this is also for 3 marks. These are easier questions. Starting questions are easier. Next, at the end, you will be getting like challenging questions. Question number 5. The diagram shows triangle ABC. Triangle ABC is we can draw smaller triangle for our understanding. So like this one, this is this triangle, and this is A, B and C. This angle is 90 degree, and this angle is 34 degrees. This side is X centimeters, and this side is 6.5 centimeters, and work out the value of X. So X we need to calculate. So now we know that X is opposite. This is opposite, this one is opposite, and this side is 6.5 side is hypotenuse. So we can write opposite over hypotenuse. So opposite over hypotenuse will be what? This will be sine theta, and now we can write sine of 34 degrees, and opposite is x over 6.5. so this implies x is equal to 6.5. I will write properly. So 6.5 into sine of 34 degrees, and this will be 6.5 multiplied by sine of 34 degrees, and this is equal to 3.63. so we can write 3.6 centimeters, and this is 3 marks part which we have done. Now question number 6. Question 6 says change a speed of W. Speed they have given, speed is equal to W meters per centimeter per second, basically meter per second, W meter per second, this is the unit, and to a speed in kilometer per hour. So we have to convert this into kilometer per hour, so unit conversion. So what we can do is we can take W and we can write unit in different colors so that you can identify meter per second. So to convert this meter into kilometers, we have to divide this by 1000. Now this is not meter, this is changed to kilometer, and to change second we have to divide this into first minutes. So this will be divided by 60. This is minutes, but we need in hours, so minutes will also be divided and by 60, and we will get hour, and this will be equal to what? This will be equal to 60 into 60 multiplied by 60 and divided by 1000, and this is equal to 3.6, so we can write 3.6 W, and this is in kilometers per hour, and this is how we can change this, and this is also 3 marks per question. Question number 6 we have done. Hopefully you understood this. Question number 7, and question 7 will be referring to this small drawing, and the diagram shows a 6-sided shape A, B, C, D, E, F. So this shape A, B, C, D, E, F is given, and this measurements are given. AF is equal to 21, CD is equal to 15, and AB and EF is 13 centimeters. So this is given. Then the perpendicular height of the shape is H. So this is H, and what we have to do is CD is parallel to AF. CD is parallel to AF. And this is the information provided, and the area of the shape is 390. So total area of the shape is provided, which is area of shape is equal to 390 centimeters square, and work out the value of H. So H value we need to find. So what we will be splitting this given shape into 2 portions, and these 2 portions we can split like this one. So one portion will be this, which is trapezium, and the other portion will be rectangular portion will be this one. So we can find the area of trapezium and rectangle. So first of all, area of rectangle will be equal to 21 multiplied by 13, which is equal to 21 multiplied by 13 is equal to 273 centimeters square, and remaining area will be what? Remaining area of the shape, we can write remaining area of shape will be equal to 390 minus 273 will be equal to 390 minus answer is equal to 117 centimeters square. So 117 centimeters square is area of this trapezium. So we can apply area of trapezium formula, which is what? Formula is half into area of trapezium will be equal to half into A plus B, which is parallel sides, into H. And now area of trapezium, we know remaining area is 117, so we can write here 117 is equal to 1 by 2 into A plus B is one side is 21, the other side is 15. So 21 plus 15 into H, and we can calculate this. 21 plus 15 will be equal to 36, and so 117 is equal to 1 by 2 into 36 into H, and this will be cancelled, so it will be 18H. So we can write H is equal to 117 over 18, and this will be equal to, we can write 117 divided by 18 is equal to 6.5 height will be in centimeters. And now this is not H, basically we can write it as H1. So like for example this height H1, right? So this we can write as H1, this one H1 I'm changing. So total height will be how much? H will be equal to h1 plus this height, which is 13. This one is 13, which is given over here. So we'll write h1 plus 13, which is equal to 6.5 and plus 13, which is 19.5 centimeters, and this will be our final answer, and this is for 4 marks. It was easier, just you need to apply the formula for a trapezium and rectangle, that's all. Now question number 8, this is a ratio question. Ishar plants 600 bulbs in a garden. He plants tulip bulbs, crocus bulbs and daffodil bulbs, so 3 types of bulbs. So those are like T, I will take T, then C and D, these ratios. And they're saying number of tulip bulbs, ratio number of crocus bulbs and number of daffodils is 9 ratio, this is a 9, given ratio is 9, ratio 4 and ratio 2, this one. And sum of ratios we can write here, sum of ratios is equal to 9 plus 4 plus 2, which is equal to 15. Sum of ratios is 15. They're saying that 45% of tulip bulbs are for yellow flower, and so 600 they planted. So first of all we will check how many are planted. So 600, we can find the separate categories from the total, and we will be splitting this into 600 is the total one. We will be splitting into 15 parts, and 600 divided by 15 will be equal to 40. So each ratio will be multiplied by 40. This multiply by 40, this one also multiply by 40, and this one will be multiplied by 40. This is how we will get the actual number of bulbs planted. So this will be 360, and ratio, this will be 4 4 is 16, so 160, and this will be 80. So these are the actual numbers. So 45%, they are saying 45% of tulip is this one. So 45% of 360 are yellow, so we can write 45% of mean multiplication. So we can write multiplication 360, this will be yellow, so this will be equal to, we can calculate 45% of 360, which is equal to 162. So this will be equal to 162 will be yellow. And then they are saying next 5 by 8 of 5 by 8, so we can write 5 by 8 of the crooks. So of this 160, 5 by 8 of 160 are for yellow flowers. Basically this will be 5 by 8 of 160, we need to calculate. This will also be for yellow, so we can calculate 5 over 8 and multiply by 160 will be equal to 100. So these yellow are 100, and they're saying all the daffodil bulbs are for yellow flower. So this will be 80, all yellow. So yellow are which one? 162 are yellow, 100 are yellow, and 80 are yellow. So we need to calculate all yellow. All yellow will be equal to 162 plus 100 plus 80, and this total number we will have to calculate. We can write here 162 plus 100 and plus 80, and this is giving us 342 flowers. So 342. This will be our final answer, and this is 5 marks question, ratio question, which we have done. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 9, and the question number 9 says Giovanni invests 4,500 krona, 4,500 kronas in a savings account for 4 years. So this is the principal amount, and time duration is 4 years. And what else? He gets 2.4% per year compound interest. So rate is equal to, R is equal to 2.4% compound interest. So this is compound interest. You'll have to keep in mind. Work out how much money he will have in the savings account at the end of 4 years. So give your answer correct to nearest kronas. So they don't need decimal values. We'll be rounding that number. So first of all, compound interest formula, A amount is equal to principal amount into 1 plus rate over 100 and raised to the power t. Now we'll be replacing in this. Amount will be equal to principal amount, which is 4,500 into 1 plus rate is 2.4 over this will be 100 and raised to the power 4. This one we'll have to just type this in calculator and we'll get answer. That is 4500 and 1 plus 2.4 over 100, and this will be raised to the power 4, and this is giving us 4947 point. Calculator is giving us 80, so 8, and this will be rounded to 4948 kronas, and this is how many marks? I will tell you. This is 3 marks basically. It's very simple. Just you need to apply compound interest formula, and which you need to memorize, and that's all. Then rest is just calculator usage. Now question number 10 is here. Question number 10 is simultaneous equation. We need to solve 6x plus 4y is equal to 1, and the second equation is 3x plus 5y is equal to 8. So to equalize the coefficients of x, we can multiply the second equation by 2, and we will be getting first equation as it is. I'm just copying the first equation, and the second equation I will multiply by 2, so it will be 3 into 2 will be 6, so 6x plus 5 into 2 will be 10, so 10y is equal to 2 into 8 is 16. Now we will be subtracting, and we will be changing sign of the lower equation. Now this will be cancelled, and next is what? 4 minus 10 will be minus 6y is equal to minus 15, and we can write y is equal to plus minus will be cancelled, so it will be 15 by 6, and 15 by 6 we can write in decimal. This will be 15 over 6 is equal to what? This is equal to 2.5. So 2.5, this is our y value, and x value we can find by just replacing in any of the original equations. I am replacing in first equation, so 6x plus 4y is equal to 1. So 6x plus 4 into 2.5 is equal to 1. So 6x is equal to 1 minus 4 into 2.5 will be what? 4 multiplied by 2.5 is equal to 10. So 1 minus 10, which is equal to minus 9. So this implies x is equal to minus 9 by 6, which is equal to minus 9 divided by 6 will give us minus 1.5. So minus 1.5. So this will be our x value. So we can write x will be equal to minus 1.5, and y will be equal to 2.5, and this is the final answer, and this is for 3 marks which we have done. Now question number 11, which is factorize 11 part 1, is we need to factorize what equation? X square plus 9x minus 22, and we can factorize basically 22. We can multiply 22 into 1, which is equal to 22. We can use calculator also, or we can take this 2 and 11. So 11 should be plus because we need plus 9, so x square and plus 11x and minus 2x and minus 22, and then we'll be making the pair x common from first pair, so x plus 11, and minus 2 common from the second pair, so it will be x plus 11. So this will be x plus 11 and x minus 2, and this will be the factorization, final factorization, which is required, which we have done, and this was 2 marks part. Now the second is I will solve the second here. So I will be shrinking this to a little smaller readable size, and now they are saying what we need to factorize. For the second part we have to just solve this equation, x square plus 9x minus 22 is equal to 0. So factorization we have already done. We will write factorization is equal to 0. This implies x plus 11 equal to 0, or x minus 2 is equal to 0. So x is equal to minus 11, x is equal to minus 11, or x is equal to 2. So 2 and minus 11 will be answer for this one, and this is 1 mark part which is done. We have utilized the previous part. So this question number 11 is total of 3 marks which we have done. So this was 2 marks part, and this is 1 mark part, so total is 3 marks part which we have done. Hopefully you understood this. Question number 12 says that Ali uses a fitness tracker to count the number of steps he walks each day for 7 days. For the first 4 days is his mean number of steps is 11800 steps. This is mean. And for the next 3 days his mean number of steps is 13207 steps, and this is also mean. So work out the mean number of steps for the 7 days. So mean of 7 days is required basically. So 1180 is for 4 days. We will multiply this by 4, and 13207 is for 3 days. We will multiply these numbers, and we will get 11800 multiplied by 4 is equal to 47200. And if we multiply the lower one, 13207 multiplied by 3 is equal to 39621, and then we have to add these two numbers for 7 days, and if we add this one plus 47200, and this will be giving us 86821. This is by adding we got this. And now to find the mean of 7 days will be equal to 86821, and this will be divided by 7, and this number which is there in calculator, so we can divide by 7 and we'll get 12403. 12403, this will be steps, and this is 3 marks part which we have done. Hopefully you understood this. Question number 13. The range is provided. The table gives information about the distances in kilometer, and this is the range which they have provided, distance in kilometers. And for this range 0 to 10, frequency is 7, and for next range 10 to 20, frequency is 17, and 20 to 30 given frequency is 18, 30 to 40 is 14, and 40 to 50 is 10, and 50 to 60 is 4. So these are the frequencies provided. And A part is we need to complete the cumulative frequency table, and cumulative frequency table, we can see this is the cumulative frequency table which we need to complete. For 0 to 10, we know that this is 7, so 7, then from 0 to 20 up to 20 will be these two values which will be adding, and this will be 7 plus 17, which is 24, then 24 plus 18 will be 42, and 42 plus 14 will be 56, and 56 plus 10 will be 66, and 66 plus 4 will be 70. So this is 1 mark part which we have done, which is completing the frequency cumulative frequency table. B part, we need to draw the cumulative frequency graph of this table which we have drawn, and first one is 7 for up to 10, so we can use this graph, and this is up to 10 is 7, so we can take the value 7 will be up to this one, so this is 7. Then up to 20 is 24, so 21, 2, 3 and 4 we can take this, and up to 30 it's 42, so 42 we can mark here. Up to 40 it's 56, so 56 will be this one, and up to 50 the value is 66, which is this one, and for 60 it's the 70 mark, which is this one. So now we just need to draw a smooth curve like this one. You need to practice for the smoother curve, and you can draw up to this one or you can reach up to this. So this part is basically, it's not compulsory, but you can draw this, and this is how we can draw this cumulative frequency graph. So this one is done. Next thing they are saying is what? They are saying for C part, use your graph to find an estimate for the interquartile range. Interquartile range, you know, is what? Is 25 percentile, 25 percentile and 75th percentile we are calculating, and we'll be checking the difference. So 25% of the total one, which is 70, so into 70, and 75 percentile of 70 we will calculate, and this will be 25% of 70 will be equal to 17.5, and similarly we can calculate 75th percentile of 70, which is 52.5. So 52.5. So these two values we will be checking the reference for these two values, which is 17.5 will be 15, 16, 17.5 will be roughly over here. This is 17 17.5, and then next is 52.5, 51, 52, 52.5 is roughly over here, 52.5. So we have taken these two, this is upper quartile and this is lower quartile, Q3, and we can mention this as Q3 and this one as Q1. So then we can check the references from here, and if we check the reference from here, will be I will erase this because I need to be more accurate. And now we can draw the line roughly. Hopefully I'm just almost correct. So we can draw this line, and this value is what? This value is coming as this is around 37. So this one is 30, 35, 36, 37. Yes, 37. And if we check for 75th percentile, which is this one, 25th percentile, so this is 17.5, and this is on this side is 10, 11, 15, basically 15, 16, 17. So this is 17, so this will be 37 minus, so C part, for C part, which is interquartile range, we can write 37 minus 17, which is equal to 20. So this will be 20 kilometers, and this is our answer, and this is for 2 marks, this part. Use your graph to find. Now D part, use your graph to find an estimate for the number of teachers who travel more than 46 kilometers. Now 46 kilometers is where? 46 kilometer mark is this one. So we can take the reference for 46 kilometer mark up to roughly over here, and if we check the reference of this point will be what? This one, and this will be around 7 people above this. So above this mean we are checking this much height, which is 7. So this is how we can mention over here, which is D part. We can mention this is 2 marks. Reference we have already provided at the graph, and our answer will be 7 for this D part, and this is also 2 marks part which we have done. Total, this question number 13 was 7 marks which we have completed. Now question number 14, we can go through question number 14, which is saying show that 3y into 2y plus 5 into y plus 7 can be written in ay cube plus by square plus cy. In this format we have to write ABC are integers. So what we'll be doing, we will be multiplying first these two, and then we will be multiplying the next one. So 3y multiplied by 2y will be 6y square, and then 3y multiplied by 5 will give us 15y plus 15y. We'll put in brackets, and this one y plus 7 we will keep as it is. This is our next step. Next we can multiply 6y square with y, and this will be 6y cube, and then we will be multiplying 6y square with 7 plus 7, so it will be plus 7 into 6 will be 42, so 42y square. And next we need to multiply 15y with y, and this will be giving us plus 15y square. And next we'll be multiplying 15y by 7 plus 7, so this will be 15 into 7 will be 105, and this will be 105y. and now adding the like terms will give us 6y cube, and plus this will 42 plus 15 will be 67, no 57 basically, so 57y square, and plus this will be 105y. And if we compare with this equation, so a value will be equal to, a is coefficient of y cube, so a value is 6, b value is coefficient of x square, which is 57, and c value is coefficient of y, which is 105. And this is done. This is 3 marks part which we have done. Hopefully you understood this. This is a part which we have done of question number 14, and now we can solve the b part. And b part says what? B part says solve. We need to solve, and the equation given is 2x plus 3 over 5 plus 6x minus 5 over 4 is equal to 163 over 100, and show clear algebraic working. So what we will do, we'll equalize the coefficients. We can put these in brackets, and then we will be multiplying this one by 4, and this also by 4, and this one by 5, and this one also by 5, and we will get equal denominators. So this will be 4 into 2x plus 3 over 20, and this will be plus, this will be 5 into 6x minus 5 over 20, and further we can write this side as it is 163 over 100. And now we can add them. First will be, okay, so we'll add them. This will be denominator as 20, and we'll open the bracket as well. So 8x plus 12, and plus this will be 5 6 are 30, so 30x minus 25, and this is equal to 163 over 100. And now we can shift 20 to other side, or we can put this in brackets and multiply this side by 20 and this side also by 20. So we will cancel this 20 by this one, and this 100 by this, and this will be 5 here as denominator. Now we can write 8x plus 30x will be 38x, and 12 minus 25 will be minus 13, is equal to 163 over, this will be 5, 163 over 5, and 13 we can shift to other side, and we will get 38x is equal to 163 over 5 plus 13, which is equal to, we can simplify 163 over 5 and plus this will be 13 is resulting to 228 over 5. So 228 over 5, and x will be equal to 228 over 5 multiplied by, this will be 1 over 38 on this side, and we can write this 228 over 5, and this will be multiplied by 1 over, this will be 38, and this will be resulting to 6 by 5, which we can write in decimal 1.2. so 1.2 will be our value, which is, this is for 4 marks part. So this whole question number 14 is 7 marks which we have done. A part says make G the subject of equation given is E is equal to square root of 7G plus 5 over, this is 11 plus 2G, and we have to make G as subject. This one we need to make a subject, so we can take square on both sides. So E square will be equal to 7G plus 5 over 11 plus 2G, and then after that we can cross multiply. So 11 E square plus 22G, not 22, only 2G, so 2G into E square and is equal to 7g plus 5, and then g we can shift to one side, which will be 2g e square minus 7g will be equal to 5 minus 11 e square, and g we can take common, so inside remaining will be 2e square minus 7 is equal to 5 minus 11 e square. So g will be equal to 5 minus 11 e square over this will be 2 e square minus 7, and this will be the final answer for 4 marks. This part is 4 marks. Hopefully you understood this. It's very easy, straightforward question. Now they're saying B part, they're saying solve the inequality, and the inequality is 3y square plus 4y minus 32 is greater than 0. So we will take in form of equality and we will solve 3y square plus 4y minus 32 is equal to 0 we will take, and we will solve this one. It will be mode 5 3. You know how to solve the quadratic equations. You can apply quadratic formula or whatever method you like. So I'm using calculator. So 3 and 4, coefficient of y is 4 and minus 32 as constant, and this is giving us 8 by 3 and minus 4. So minus 4 and 8 by 3. We will change sign and use these numbers. This will be plus and this one will be minus, and these two numbers I will be using. We can write y and plus 4, and this will be 3y and minus 8 is equal to 0, and further we can write y plus 4 is equal to 0, and or 3y minus 8 is equal to 0, and if we simplify this will be y is equal to minus 4 and y is equal to 8 by 3. So we got these two solutions. Now we need to find basically the range answer we need to write. For that one we can take the quadratic graph. I will explain you how to find this answer. A lot of students are confused about this answer, how to write. So you see this carefully. This is x-axis, this one y-axis. So value is minus 4 we can take. Before taking values, I will just draw just a quadratic graph which is opening upward, because we know that the coefficient of y square is plus, and which is plus value. It shows that the graph is opening upward. We can sketch the graph like this one. So this point is minus 4 and this point is 8 by 3. So they are saying y is greater than 0. So this equation we can consider as y is greater than 0. So the values greater than 0 values will be what? Greater than 0 values will be in this region or in this region. So for this one we will write the equation that y is greater than 8 by 3 or y is less than minus 4. So these two answers we will provide. Hopefully you understood this. If y value, if here this one instead of greater than 0, if it is less than 0, then in that case we will be taking this region only, which is not in this case. I have just explained you only for your explanation. Now we can go ahead with this question number 16, and question number 16 is a Venn diagram question. They are saying 60 art students. So number of students is 60 is equal to 60. So we can draw Venn diagram first before Going ahead with the question, so this will be our Venn diagram, and there should be 3 circles in it, and so we can draw one circle and similarly another circle like this one, and third circle as well. Third circle will be overlapping this one. Okay, this Venn diagram is done. Now they're saying, if you go through the question, 60 art students were asked if they would like to attend workshops for knitting, and knitting portion is this one. For photography is this one, or embroidery, so embroidery portion is this one. And they are saying of these students, 9 choose knitting, photography and embroidery. So 9 are in the middle, all three, satisfying all three. Then 17 choose knitting and photography. So 9 we have already taken, so 17 minus 9 will be 8. So we can write knitting and photography will be this section. So this section will be containing 8, so we can write here 8. Then 16 choose photography and embroidery. Photography and embroidery 16. 9 we have already taken, so this will be 7 here. And then next section is choose knitting and embroidery, which is knitting and embroidery or 20. So 9 we have already taken, so 20 minus 9 will be 11. And then they are saying 28 choose photography. So 28 minus 8 plus 9 plus 7, so this will give us the answer for this section. So 28 minus in brackets 8 plus 9 plus 7, and this is giving us 4, so 4 will be in this section. And then it says 39 choose embroidery. 39. So similarly we can take 39 minus 11 plus 9 plus 7, and this will give us 39 minus in brackets 11 plus 9 plus 7, and this is 39, and we will get answer 12. So 12 will be this section. We are done with this. Now they are saying 2 choose none of the workshops. So 2 is outside, and we need to check for the total, should be 60. So total we need to check it is 60 or not. So we can write 60 minus whatever we have to add, all the numbers, 8 plus 9 plus 4 plus 7 plus 11 plus 7 plus 12 plus 2, and this will give us the remaining value which we need to check, which is 60 minus in brackets will be 8 plus 9 plus 4 plus 7 plus 11 plus again 7 plus 12, and basically why we have taken 8 9 4 9 8 9, I need to check again. 8 4, this is 8 9 4 7 11, and this 7 is extra. I will erase this, and this will be plus 12 and 2, only this one we have to take. So we can take 60 minus inside will be 8 plus 9 plus 4 plus 7 plus 11 plus 12 plus 2, and this is resulting to 7. So this remaining section will be 7 over here, and this is the complete Venn diagram, and this is for 3 marks which we have done. This was A part, which we have completed. Now for B part, they are saying on the one of the students is chosen at random. So what I will do, I will reduce the size so that we can have the space for the rest of the question, and hopefully this is the readable size. And now we can go through B part, and B part says, this is B part. B part says one of the students is chosen at random. Given that this student choose photography, so from the photography are how many? 8 plus 4, 8 plus 4 plus 9 plus 7. So these are photography choosing students. So 8 plus 4 plus 9 plus 7, total are 28. So out of 28, they are saying find the probability that this student also choose knitting. So knitting are 8 plus 9, so we can write 8 plus 9 over 28, which is 17 over 28, and this is 2 marks part, which we have done. B part is 2 marks. Now C part says find n of P intersection K complement. K complement is outside K. If I show you, K complement is this outer section excluding K. This all area is K complement. So from this area, from this complement area, we have to take intersection with P. So included in P are 4 and 7. So we can say this is equal to 4 plus 7 will be 11. So answer to this one is 11, and this is 1 mark question. No working is required for this. Hopefully you understood this. Now we can go through D part, and D part says find n of P union E. P union E, we have to take this union and intersection with K. First we'll have to take P union E. P union E, I will show you. P union E is this whole area, which is P union E, and then we have to check this union's intersection with K. So K is containing 8, 9 and 11. So we can write this 8 plus 9 plus 11, which will be equal to 28, and this will be answer. And this is also 1 mark part. Hopefully you understood this. I will remove the shading, which I've done for your explanation. And now the question number 17. Question 17 says Q is direct. It's proportionality question, and the statement given is Q is directly proportional to the square root of D. Square root of D. Q is equal to 4.5 when D is equal to 324. So these two values are provided, and they're saying find a formula for Q in terms of D. Formula we need to find. So Q, we can write Q is directly proportional to instead of directly proportional, we can change to equality sign. So Q is equal to K square root of D, and the values now we can replace. Q is 4.5 when D is 324. So we can write 324. So K value will be equal to 4.5 over square root of 324, and this will be equal to, we can find 4.5 over square root of 324 is equal to 1 by 4. So K value we got 1 by 4. So our formula will be K is equal to 1 by 4 square root of D, and this one is the final answer for 3 marks. Hopefully you understood this. Now we can move to the question number 18. And the question number 18 says the straight line P has equation. So line P is having equation 5y plus 2x is equal to 7. Find the gradient of the straight line that is perpendicular. So gradient of perpendicular to P is required. So we can rewrite this equation P as 5x. We want to write it in form of y is equal to mx plus c. So 5y is equal to minus 2x plus 7. So divide everything by 5 and this will be cancelled. So y is equal to minus 2 over 5x plus 7 by 5. So gradient of P will be equal to minus 2 by 5, and gradient of perpendicular of P, we know reciprocal and change sign, so it will be 5 by 2, and this will be our final answer for 2 marks, and this is done. Hopefully you understood this. Now here comes question number 19, and question number 19 they have given G is equal to C over 2F. Formula is given 2F minus 3H, and C, they are saying C is equal to 8. C is equal to 8 correct to nearest whole number. So it's upper bound, lower bound we can find. So this will be upper bound and this will be lower bound, upper bound and lower bound. Upper bound, nearest whole number means half, plus minus half will be adding and subtracting. So 8.5 and 7.5, this will be upper bound, lower bound. And then they are saying f is equal to 6.62, and this is correct to 2 dp. So correct to 2 dp means again we will be finding upper bound and lower bound. So 6.625 and 6.615, these will be the lower bound and upper bounds because this is 2 dp. So then third decimal value we are correcting, that's why we have taken the third decimal value as plus minus. And then next value they are saying h is equal to 1.2, and this is correct to 1 dp. So correct to 1 dp, we can check upper bound, this one, this is also upper bound, this is lower bound, and the lower bound we can write over here. Lower bound, upper bound will be 1.25 because 1 dp. So second decimal place we are taking, so 0.05 we are adding and subtracting in the given value to get for 2 dp. So now upper bound we have written and lower bound will be what, 1.15, and these are the values. Now they are saying work out the lower bound of G. Lower bound of G is required. When we will get, our target is to get lower bound of G. So to get lower bound of G, C should be lower bound, smaller answer in numerator and bigger answer in denominator is required. How will get bigger answer in denominator? When we will be having upper bound of F and lower bound of H. Lower bound of H. So H should be lower bound. So this one is very important, which you should know how to understand. If we require the G value as lower bound, then numerator should be lower bound, smaller value, and denominator should be bigger value. This is what you need to check. Now what we can do is we can replace the values, and this will be lower bound of C is 7.5 and then 2 as it is, and upper bound of F is 6.625 and 5, I have to write properly, this one 5, and then minus 3 into lower bound of h. Lower bound of h is 1.15, so we will write here 1.15 over here, this one. Now we can use the calculator to find the answer, and calculator gives us 7.5 over, this will be 2 into 6.625 bracket close and minus 3 into 1.15 bracket close, and this gives us 75 over 98, 75 over 98, which will give us decimal value as 0.765, 0.765 will be this one. So this is the final answer, and this is for 3 marks. Hopefully you understood this. Question number 20. This is question number 20, and given that k is equal to x minus y and x is equal to 1 over 4y, express what we need to express, 5k over x plus 2 in the form of a minus b y square over, this should be c plus dy, where a, b, c, d are integers. So k value, we will replace basically values in this one, and 5k we can write 5 into x minus y, and over x value we will replace, that will be 1 over 4y, 1 over 4y and plus 2. So this one. Now we can replace this x. Which x? This one. This x also we can replace the value 5 into 1 over 4y minus y over, this will be 1 over 4y plus 2, and we can take LCM, or we can solve this inner portion, this one inner portion we can solve. And how we will be solving this one, we can write here 4y, and this will be 1 minus 4y square. And if you want explanation for this one, we can take 4y here, and this will be 1 minus this one will be 1, so 4y multiplied by y will be 4y square. So this is how we have written 1 minus 4y square over 4y. Hopefully you understood this. If still you are not understanding, it means your algebra is weak and you need to practice algebra a lot. And this one will be 4y, and this one will be 4y plus 8y, 4, and this should be 1 plus 4y. So this one 1 plus 8y over 4y, this one, and we can rewrite it as basically this 4y and this 4y we can cancel, so this will be 5 into 1 minus 4y square over, this will be 1 plus 8y. Now we can compare this with this given given expression, which we can write a is equal to 5 and b is equal to 4 and c is equal to 1, and lastly d is equal to 8. So this is basically 3 marks question which we have done. So now question number 21, we can solve question 21. The diagram shows a square ABCD and a circle. So if I just make the drawing, this is like a square which we can take like this, and a circle, and the circle, if I need to fit the circle like this one, hopefully it will fit, and okay, done. So this is the shape provided, and radius, they are saying the diagram ABCD, so I need to label A, this one is A, this one is B, this one C, this one D, and the shaded part is this one, this is shaded, this part is shaded one. Similarly, this corner, this, all four side corners are shaded, this is also shaded part, and this one also is shaded. Hopefully you are understanding each and everything. Now they are saying the sides of the square are tangent to the circle. The total area of the shaded region is 80 centimeters square. So area shaded is equal to 80 centimeters square. So this measurement is given. Work out the length of AC. So AC length is required. AC length, which one? AC length, if we identify, AC length is this one, which is required, and we can give your answer to three significant figures. So we can take radius of the circle, this is the center, so radius we can take like this one will be the R value, and the side will be, this will be 2R, and this will also be 2R, because radius is half of this, so 2R and 2R. So we can write the area shaded will be what? Area shaded will be area of square, which is pi r square minus, no, area of square will not be pi r square, this will be area of circle, so 2r into 2r, which we can write 2r square, which is area of the square, minus area of the circle, which is pi r square, and it is given equal to 80, so we'll equalize to 80. So we can open the bracket, this will be 4r square minus pi r square is equal to 80, and r square we can take common, so it will be 4 minus pi is equal to 80, and r will be equal to 80 over 4 minus pi square root, and this one will be, we can check for this one, this will be square root of 80 over 4 minus pi, and this one is equal to 9.65, and r value, this r value we can, now we can write AC. AC will be what? AC is equal to 2r plus 2r square. So this will be Pythagoras theorem. So 2r square plus 2r square, and under root will be equal to 2 into 9.65 square. This will be, what we can do is we can first open this one. This will be 4r square plus 4r square under root, which is 8r square under root, and we can write 8 into 9.65 square under root, and this value we can calculate, this will be square root of 8 into answer, and this will be square, and this is equal to 27.30. So 27.3 will be centimeters. This will be our final answer, and this is for 5 marks. It's easy, straightforward question which we have done. Now question number 22 we can go through. Question 22, which is saying the straight line has equation which is given x plus y is equal to 5, and the curve C has equation This is L line, and curve C has equation 2x square plus 3y square is equal to 210, and they are saying find the coordinates of the points where L and C intersect. So we'll be equalizing. We can replace, substitute the value, right? So y value we can take from the first equation, which is 5 minus x, and we can replace this value in the second equation. So 2x square plus 3 into 5 minus x square is equal to 210. Now we can open the brackets. 2x square will be opening, so this will be a square. We can write the formula, basically a minus b square is equal to a square plus b square minus 2ab. I am applying this formula. So this will be 5 square will be 25, and plus x square, and minus 2 into 5 will be 10, and into x will be equal to 210. You can, if you don't know the formula, you can multiply 5 minus x with 5 minus x, and you will get the same result which I have written over here by applying the formula. Now we can open the bracket. So this will be 2x square, and plus this will be 75, 25 into 3, plus this will be 3x square, and minus 30x is equal to, or we can shift this 210 also to this side, it will be equal to 0. Now adding the like terms will give us 2x square, and 3x square will be 5x square. So we can write 5x square, and x value will be minus 30x, and 75 minus 210 will be minus 135 is equal to 0. And now we can simplify, divide everything by 5. So x square minus 6x minus this will be 27. If you divide 135 by 5, you will get 27, and this is our quadratic equation which we can solve and mode 5 3, or you can factorize whatever method you like. So 1 and minus 6 and minus 27, and this will be equal to 9 and minus 3. So x minus 9 and x plus 3 is equal to 0, and you can write x into x plus 3 and minus 9 into x plus 3, and this is equal to 0. So this implies x minus 9 is equal to 0, or x plus 3 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 9 and x is equal to minus 3. These will be the two values which we can replace in this one, in first equation, which is okay, first equation, y is equal to, we can replace in this, y is equal to 5 minus x. So we know y is equal to 5 minus x. So if we replace 9, it will be 5 minus 9, so y is equal to minus 4. And if we replace minus 3, y is equal to 5 minus x, so y is equal to 5 minus minus 3, so y is equal to 8. So point will be what? Point will be 9. If we are taking x value 9, y value will be minus 4, because here minus 9. So if we are taking x value as minus 3, our y value will be 8, and these will be the 2 points which are required points of intersection, which we have done. And this was 5 marks question which we have done nicely. Basically this one is question number 23. Question number 23 is, we need to simplify 30 into 25 raised to the power 2x plus 7 over, this will be 180, square root of 180 into square root of 5, and whole raised to the power will be 4x plus 9. Now we can write basically 5, we can give your answer in form 5 raised to the power w. 5 raised to the power w. In this format we have to give answer in terms of x, where w is an expression in terms of x. Show each stage of your working clearly. So what we can do is we can basically rewrite this as 5 under root, so 25, 5 into 6 basically, 30 will be what? We can rewrite this as 5 square will be 25 and under root 5. Okay, so this one we can write as 5 square, and we will be writing as this one we can write 30 as it is, and this will be 5 square and whole raised to the power 2x plus 7, and the denominator we can write. So first what we can do, 180 we can write as square root of 180, we can write it as 6 under root 5. So we will write here 6 under root 5, and into we can write this as under root 5 raised to the power 4x plus 9. So what we have done, we have changed only this one. By the help of calculator we have written this, which is 6 under root 6 under root 5, and now we will be cancelling. We can cancel this 6 by this, and we will get here 5, 6 5s are 30, and what else we can write? We can write this 5 as 5 under root square and into 5, and we can multiply these, because by indices rule, what is the rule which we are applying? A raised by m whole raised by n is equal to a raised by mn. This is the rule which we will be applying. So it will be 5 raised to the power 2 into 2, 4x plus 14, and divided by this will be under root 5 and into under root 5 raised to the power 4x minus 9, and further we can basically we can cancel. What we can cancel? This one and this one we can cancel. So we will be adding, this one will be 5 raised to power 4x plus 14, and this one 5 under root we can add here, because this is 1 by 2, 5 raised to power 1 by 2, because what we are doing, under root 5 is equal to 5 raised to power 1 by 2, and this one we have added in this. Hopefully you are understanding this. And next, over denominator will be 5, and this will be 1 by 2 will be multiplied by this. So 5 under root, if I explain, this will be 1 by 2, and whole raised to power 4x minus 9. So these two will be multiplied, and it will be 2x and minus 9 by 2. This is how we will be simplifying. And next step is, I'm just raising this extra explanation, and now I will be just simplifying this. So this will be 5 raised to power 4x plus 14 and plus 1 by 2, and minus this will be 2x and plus 9 by 2, and we'll be shifting it up. So this will be not plus, it should be, this is basically plus 9 by 2 here. This is plus 9 by 2. I have done mistake. It should be plus here. So in the question also it is plus, so I did mistake, so I rectified that one. So this will be a minus when it will reach to this step. Now we can simplify, and the final answer which we'll be getting is 5 raised to the power 4x minus 2x will be 2x, and rest of the numbers we can solve with the calculator. 14 plus 1 over 2, and minus this will be 9 over 2, and this is resulting to 10. So 2x plus 10, and this is our final answer. And this question is for 3 marks, which we have completed. Hopefully you understood this. Question number 24. Question 24. It's vectors question. The diagram which we will be referring is this one, and keep in mind diagram is not to scale. So the diagram shows a quadrilateral OACB, in which OA is 4A, OB is 3B, and BC is 2A plus B. And A part they are saying find AC. So AC vector we need to find. AC vector is which one? This is our AC, and direction will be this one. So AC is required. We can write AC will be equal to AC. We can take this root, this one, and this one. So we can take this root. So which will be AO plus OB plus BC. So we can write AO will be minus 4A because direction is opposite, plus 3B, and plus 2A plus B. And this one we can simplify. This will be equal to 4A, minus 4A plus 2A will be minus 2A, and 3B plus B will be 4B. So we can write 4B minus 2A. This will be our AC vector, which is for 2 marks. We are done with this part, which is 2 marks part. Now for the second part we can solve here, which is B part, and the same drawing we will be referring to. And if I make it a little enlarged so that you can understand properly, the point P, they are saying the point P, which is this one, lies on AC such that PAP is equal to PC. So AP ratio PC is 3:2. So this is 3 parts and this is 2 parts. So total are 5. So we can write 3/5 and 2/5. So these are the parts. Then the point Q is such that OPQ and BCQ are straight lines. So we need to draw OPQ, and I will try to draw the straight line like this one will be OP, and if we extend this line a little further like here, so I will this one, and BCQ, so we need to extend this BC also, and if we extend further, so it will be roughly over here. And what I will do, I will just take everything like this one. Okay, no need, it's fine. So we can basically take this and reduce this a little to the proper size, and now it's fine. Now this point is Q, which we can write it as here. So this point is Q, and using a vector method, find OQ. OQ is required, this direction OQ is required. So our target is to find OQ, and this is required. In terms of A and B, give your answer in its simplest form, show your working clearly. Now first of all, what we can do is we can find OP, and OP will be this one, which we can find, and this will, we can write OP is equal to, we can take this root, which we can take first of all, basically we found already AC, we found in previous part, which is 4B minus 2A, which is AC, but CA will be the opposite direction, so we can write this as 2 by 5 of 2A minus 4B, and this will be CP direction. This one hopefully you are understanding, and we can write OP is equal to OB plus BC plus CP. So this is the direction, the route which we are taking. OB is 3B and BC is 2A plus B, and CP is 2 by 5 of 2A minus 4B. Now we can simplify this. This will be what? We can open the brackets first. So 3B plus B will be 4B and plus 2A, and plus this will be 4 by 5A minus this will be 8 by 5B, and further we can simplify, these two are A, so we can combine these two, and this will be 2 plus 4 over 5, which we can write as 14 by 5. So 14 over 5, 14 over 5A, and plus this will be, we can write 4 minus 8 by 5, this is equal to 12 by 5. So plus this will be 12 by 5B, and this is our OP. Now OP we got OP, I'm writing here 14 by 5A plus 12 by 5B, this is our OP. Now OQ we can find. OQ is some multiple of this OP, and we can write here OQ will be equal to some multiple of OP, and OP is this one, which I'm just writing here, this one. So some multiple constant we can take as lambda. So lambda is the constant which we have taken. So now we can take other root. OQ will be equal to OB plus BC, or mu times BC. So what we are doing, we are taking this other root, which is OQ is equal to this one and this one. So BQ, I will write the equation OQ is equal to OB plus BQ, and OB we know is 3B, which is this one, so we can write here 3B, and plus BQ, we don't have CQ portion, but we know that BQ is multiple of 2A plus B, so we will write another constant, and we will write 3B plus, we can write mu into 2A plus B. So we have taken both the roots, and now we know that OQ is same distance. So whether we are taking this root or we are taking this other root which we have just written, so these both roots are same distance. So we will be equalizing these two equations, and I will be changing color to equalize. So it will be 14 over 5, we can write basically 14 by 5A plus 12 by 5B, into lambda is equal to 3b plus mu into 2a plus b, and we can just reduce the size to adjust this properly. Okay, so we can take up to this one, and this will be, I'll be just reducing it to this readable size. Yes, this is fine. Now we can simplify this equation, and this will be what? We can open the brackets. So 14 by 5 lambda a and plus 12 by 5 lambda b is equal to 3b plus 2a mu plus b mu. So this is what we are writing. Now we can compare the coefficients. So this side will be 14 by 5 lambda is equal to, we are comparing this with this one, which is 2a. so we are writing 14 by 5 lambda is equal to 2 mu, this one. So I will rewrite mu properly. So 2 mu, and we can write the other side. The other which we are comparing is, this is b part. So 12 by 5, we can write 12 by 5 lambda is equal to, the other side is 3b and mu b. So we can write is equal to 3 plus mu, because b is cancelled from both sides. We are just comparing, and this will be giving us mu. We can write this as mu is equal to 12 by 5 minus 3, and this value of mu we can write on the other side, which is 14 by 5 lambda is equal to 2 into 12 by 5 minus 3, which is over here. 12 by 5 lambda, I missed over here. So 12 by 5 lambda minus 3, and further we can just simplify. I will just reduce to make a little more space for this portion, because 2-3 steps are remaining. It's not much remaining, so we can reduce this so up to this one. Okay, it's nice. Now we can simplify. This will be 14 over 5. 14 over 5 lambda is equal to 24 over 5 lambda minus 6, and we can multiply the whole equation by 5. So it will be 14 lambda is equal to 24 lambda minus 30, and we can write 24 minus 14 lambda is equal to 30. So 10 lambda is equal to 30. So 10 lambda is equal to 30. This implies lambda is equal to 3. So we got lambda value 3, which we can replace in this equation, and we will get mu value. So mu value is what? This implies 12 over 5 into 3 minus 3, and this is equal to mu, and we can write this will be 36 over 5, or we can just simplify. This will be what? This will be 12 over 5 and multiply by 3, and minus 3 will be giving us this one. So basically decimal value 21. We don't require this value. Basically we can just replace this value. No need to calculate this value. We can just replace this value of lambda in OQ. in this equation. Which equation? In this equation we can replace. I'm replacing here OQ. OQ is equal to lambda 14 by 5a 14 by 5a plus 12 by 5b. So we will replace 3. So this is in brackets, so we can write this will be 3 into 14 by 5a plus 12 over 5b, and this will be what? This will be 42 over 5a plus this will be 36 over 5b, and this will be our answer. So 36 over 5b, and this is our OQ which we were supposed to find. This is our final answer for this part. Hopefully you understood this. And this was a little tricky. B part is a little tricky. You need to focus, revise this. I've already uploaded vector videos also. You can go through those videos. And this is 4 marks part which we have done. This is 4 marks B part, and total this question 24 is 6 marks. So now we can go ahead with the question number 25. So question 25 says the diagram shows a sketch of the graph of y is equal to 2 sine x plus 60 degrees, and the graph which we will be using is this one, and this is the graph which we can use. And this is find for A part. First part is what? First part says find the coordinates of the point A. So we require coordinates of point A, and we need to understand this transformation. This is if we check this transformation, this one, this is plus 60 inside, so 60 degrees whatever inside. Transformation rule, I think so you know. If you don't know, you need to memorize the transformation rules. And 60 inside means 60 degree moving left. So whatever inside, if it is plus 60, it will be to the left. If it is minus 60, it will be to the right. So in this case 60 degree to the left, and the two outside, which is this one, indicates that the two units stretch like along y-axis. So along y-axis stretch will be 2 units. So these two transformation we will be applying. We know that this one sine, the maximum value of sine can be 1. Normal sine graph maximum value can be 1, and minimum value can be -1. So this is what we know. But after transformation, this 1 will be moving to multiply by 2 will be 2 units. So this will be 2, this position will be 2, and 60. We know that normal sine graph is like this one, so it is at 90 degree. This is at 90 degree, the highest point. Now it's moving 60 degree to the left, so 90 minus 60 will be equal to 30 degree. So this position will be 30 degrees, and we can write here our answer as 30 degrees, and this will be 2 units by these two transformations, which is 60 degree to the left and 2 units it is stretch. So, and the second part we can go through is find the coordinates of the point B. So coordinates of point B are also required, and if we see B point is over here, this is B point, And we again normal standard graph is what? Standard graph is having basically this one, normally it is having this one as 0, this one is 180, and this one is 360. So in degrees, so this 360 is moving, which is this one, is moving to the left, and 360 minus 60 degree, so this will be equal to 300, and y value is 0, so because it is on x-axis, so the coordinates of b will be 300 and 0, so 300 and 0 will be answer for this one. Both are 1 mark part, so this 1 mark for a part, first part, and 1 mark for second part. So question number 25 total is 2 marks question. Hopefully you understood this. If you like the video, then subscribe the channel also, and introduce this channel to your respected teachers, and recommend this channel to your friends and class fellows. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye.